Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Dungeons. Wait, what? Also, if you enjoyed the video, then please consider subscribing, since it helps me out a lot, and I make content like this all the time. But anyways, let's continue with the video. So here I've got this broken SAWBLADE from Minecraft Dungeons, and I'll link the texture packs that I used for it down in the description. And I've also got this mechanized SAWBLADE with a blue text, and as you can see, both of them have got the lore of this one is common SAWBLADE, and this one is unique SAWBLADE. And that's what gives it the texture, because as you can also see there, it's just a netherite sword. And the stats of these netherite swords are also changed. So the mechanized SAWBLADE have got 2 attack damage and 0.2 attack speed. So as you can see here, it's very fast. But then the broken SAWBLADE has also got +2 attack damage, because there isn't actually that much of a difference between the two in game. And then also plus 0.3 attack speed. So it's a little bit slower, but not that noticeable. Now the way we're going to get these SAWBLADEs is by throwing one netherite sword and one chain on the ground, and then you have a higher chance of getting the broken SAWBLADE than the mechanized SAWBLADE. Also, the broken SAWBLADE is gonna have half durability because, well, it's broken. But yes, then it's basically just going to be a randomizer that either gives you the broken SAWBLADE or the mechanized SAWBLADE. So then let's just start off with the crafting system. So I've just head over here to my lightsaber creation, and I'm going to copy this command block and this command block. And then I'll just modify this first command block so that it'll actually be crafted with the correct items. But then here, it's also a /summon command for the lightsabers. But instead, I want it to be a /data command that instead changes the data of the netherite sword to be one of the SAWBLADEs. So then if I now just paste in this, and then put this to always active, and then for now, this can just be needs redstone. Then I throw one netherite sword and 2 chains on the ground. And nothing happens. Great. What do you mean? Why does this not work? There's nothing that says it shouldn't work. Okay, so I think I've got it. I did it! Yes! Oh, that took like way too long. So now I just gotta do the kill command, so I'll just do chain like that, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's just one chain, not chains. So now if I just do this, then yeah, okay, so now it's just a SAWBLADE and you don't get the chains back. Now I can get the broken SAWBLADE, but I still need to get the mechanized SAWBLADE. Now to do that, I don't just want to copy these command blocks, because there needs to be like, I think like, I don't know, 20 or 30% chance to get the mechanized SAWBLADE. So then what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try and use the /random command. Where's the /random command? Is it an operation? No, here's just all of these, but there isn't a random thing. Wait, hold on, so I think I know why the /random command isn't working. And that's because the /random command was added in the snapshot 23W31A. Now, why is this important? Because that snapshot is actually a part of 1.20.2. I'm playing in 1.20.1, but the reason why I can't just switch to 1.20.2 is because that hasn't released yet. So yeah, like, I literally can't play on it, and like, I mean, I could play on like the snapshots and stuff, but then there isn't Optifine for those. But the good thing is that over here, by, I think this is my horror game contraption, here, I also had to use a randomizer. And so I've already built 2 different randomizers, or not 2 different, but like 2 randomizers here. So I could also just copy one of those. And now that I think about it, I don't really know why I just didn't copy these from the start. It seems like the most logical move, but yeah, anyways, let's just copy all of this. Then now I've just made this modified randomizer, and basically the way that it works is that this redstone, or this block, is going to be a redstone block. That's then going to activate this dropper that's going to drop one of these 3 items into this hopper that's going to immediately put it back into the dropper again. But then it's going to be just enough time for this comparator to detect what item is in it. And then, if it's a stick or a crafting table, both of these are stackable items. So then it's going to give off a power of 1, but non-stackable items actually give off a power of 3. So then, what I can then do is just detect if this redstone is a power of 1, then give it the broken SAWBLADE. But if it's 3, then make it be the mechanized SAWBLADE. So now I've just added in this command block, which detects if that block is a redstone block. So now if I just do this, then yeah, that becomes a redstone block, and yeah, it then runs the randomizer, so that's then, now I didn't actually see which one it was, but it should work. Then now if I just copy these 2 command blocks, but then change this right here at the very beginning, from a redstone wire 1 to a redstone wire 3, then that should work. Now I've just done that, so now if I do 2 chains and 1 netherite sword, then, okay, now I just guess the broken SAWBLADE. That's fine, there's a 1 in 3 chance. So now I do it again. And I still get the broken saw blade, that's also fine. Come on, please work. Still get the broken saw, it's still a possibility. Okay, I don't think it's working. But like, okay, let's just look at the redstone now. So I throw 2 there, then 1 here. Does that activate twice? And then now just try tweaking a few things, and now literally everything is broken. Like, that doesn't activate, that doesn't activate, this doesn't activate, and that doesn't activate. Nothing activates, and everything is broken. I would expect nothing more from these command block videos. Okay, so now I've finally made it work. So yeah, like, this has taken way too long. Like, I need to get on with everything else I need to make in this video. But now if I just do this, then, okay, I get a broken saw blade, but that's fine. You know, it's still, you know, a 2 in 3 chance to get a broken saw blade. So now, if I just keep doing this, I swear, there is a chance to get the mechanized saw blade. Just please, work with me. Just work already. There we go. So yeah, it is technically a 1 in 3 chance, although, yeah, 5 attempts to get the mechanized saw blade. A little bit too much, if you ask me, but yeah, I mean, at least now it's working. Okay, so now all of the particles and sound effects are in. So now it looks and sounds like this for both of them. So I think it sounds pretty good, and I didn't really want to take too many particles and sound effects in, because, I mean, when you get even a unique in Minecraft Dungeons, then it doesn't really come any special sound effects, I think. So, yeah, and like the particles, like, I wanted the particles for the mechanized saw blade to be more like rewarding looking, I guess. So it's like sparkles, and yeah, because like you probably had to do that multiple times to try and get it. But now I think that the crafting is finally finished. So yeah, and I think the next thing that I want to do is to make like the overheating system, because of course in Minecraft Dungeons, then when you hit like a bunch of times with with the saw blade, then it overheats, and then you can't use it for like 5 seconds. And I want to make that, because if not, that'll just be slightly too overpowered. Now, originally, I was going to do the hit detection using durability, but then I realized that it's got 2031 durability, and then I realized that I don't want my saws to be able to hit 2000 times before breaking. So what I'm instead going to do is just add in this scoreboard, which detects if the player has dealt any damage, and then make it only go up for people holding a chainsaw. And then if that scoreboard isn't 0, then make this scoreboard go up by 1, and then when this scoreboard is at like, I don't know, around 30, then overheats the chainsaw. So now I'm just adding these 3 command blocks, which makes it so that now if I hit this husk, for example, with any of the saw blades, then the saw blade hit scoreboard goes up by 1. I think what I'm going to do is just basically copy these 3 command blocks, and then copy also the scoreboards and stuff, but then just make it 1 for the common saw blade and 1 for the unique saw blade. So first I'll just add in these 2 command blocks, which detects if the unique saw blade hit scoreboard is above 30, then give the player mining fatigue when he's holding the mechanized saw blades. Now if I do this, then as you can see, I've got mining fatigue for 42 minutes. So yeah, but then if I'm holding literally anything else, then I don't have mining fatigue. And then now what I'm going to do is that I'm going to add in a scoreboard that's going to be a timer, that basically just makes it so that then you will actually stop having mining fatigue for the mechanized saw blade, and then it'll also just reset the unique saw blade hit scoreboard. And then of course also copy all of that for the common version. Alright, so now I've just finished the overheating for the mechanized saw blade. So like, I know it looks like a lot of command blocks, but it is, like, it wasn't actually that hard. Yeah, here, then, it's a 5-second cooldown, and while it is like that, I have mining fatigue, and then as soon as it goes away, then the mining fatigue stops again. So yeah, like, it's really, really cool. So yeah, now I basically just gotta copy everything from there to the broken saw blade, and then that should work, hopefully, maybe. Little did he know, it was not going to be easy. This is like an hour later. Just kidding, no, it's actually just like, I don't know, 10 minutes later or something. So yeah, also, I upped the cooldown here from 100 ticks to 125, so I think those are 6.5 seconds from just 5 seconds. So yeah, but now it basically just works exactly how it is with unique. It's just that now instead of you needing to hit it 30 times for it to overheat, you now just need to hit it 15 times. So that's then the system finished. Then onto the man. That was a terrible Star Wars reference.
Lando.
Lando's system?
Lando's not a system, he's a man. Lando Calrissian.
Basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm now gonna do the particles and sound effects. Alright, so now all of the particles and sound effects are in, so now it looks and sounds like this. So I honestly don't really like the sound effects, but like, it is really difficult to find like a chainsaw sound in Minecraft. You know, like, those two things don't really fit together. And the particles are like decent, I think. I really like the broken SAWBLADE particles, but the mechanized SAWBLADE isn't that good, but I want it to be like slightly different from the broken SAWBLADE, so it's alright, I guess. And I think that's actually going to be everything for the SAWBLADEs, and I know that I didn't do that much in this video, but I was just like so tired from last videos, where like I added in so many different things, and like so many things that I've never done before and stuff, so I just wanted to do something easy, and like, I'm still pretty happy with this, you know? So yeah, but I guess this is gonna be everything for this video, so if you liked it, then just remember, there's a button for that, but yeah, this is gonna be everything for this video, so bye!